Big ups to the Mad Lads, Silent Weapon 3, Grandfather Nurgle, and Black Bowhaster Gaming for having the hottest banter the last video. If you want your comment featured in the next video, leave a comment on this video, and it'll probably get featured. Or not. That's how the game is played, baby, baby. What's the haps and the daps, homies? 'Tis be your favorite internet shitlord, Oslo, back again to do what I do best. Go deep within the dark side of the internet, find a bunch of weird, stupid shit, and laugh at it. So let's just get right fucking to it.
Well, people are saying I'm being promoted on Twitch. Yeah, right. I'm being promoted by Twitch. I got a Twitch shout out, huh?
Yes, you did, buddy. You got a little promo from the Thought Factory itself.
18 minutes ago. Well, I don't even know what it's in regards to. But anyway, who cares? Let's continue.
Let's not and actually watch the Twitch promo, because it's pretty cool to get shouted out by the people that love you and your streams.
What? 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 What?
Bravo, Twitch. Not only did you get Phil in a great clown mode moment, but you also spelled his name wrong.
I don't even know what's going on. I'm just trying to look on Twitter, and it looks like they did put me in a montage or something, but I can't tell the context, so. Alright, anyway. FYI, guys, the best way to support me today is to tip me. Please consider tipping me if you can. It's been pretty damn slow this stream, so anything you guys can contribute helps me tremendously. Kanji Monster Cheers said big ups on Twitch promoting the Life is Strange stream, but they spelled your name wrong. Well, it is what it is. The thing is, they also just posted this up now, I guess, and I played Life is Strange 2, almost 2 weeks ago. So I doubt that it's going to bring in any extra traffic at this point. It would be nice if some people did, you know, maybe, but they spelled my name wrong, so I guess no one's going to find me on Twitch.
And like, you're gonna put in the fucking effort to have new people come to your content. Instead, you're just gonna go to the old reliable model of day one clicks, play the newest games, and get all the internet shekels, and if I don't like the game or it's boring, I'm gonna drop it like a ton of bricks.
And so I will get no extra traffic whatsoever. Ain't that a bitch? Alright. So, and the game's way longer than they said it was. It was, oh, it's 10 hours long. No, it's not. I'm already over 10 hours into it, and I'm not even near the end, so more baloney by people who just want to talk shit about a game. So I really like the game, so thanks to those of you who not only are hanging out with me watching while I play, but those who have also contributed, because like I said, for some reason it's been real slow. Fan of Fuzz just cheers, say congrats on the Twitch Twitter promo. It's about time they promoted True Talent. Yeah, so apparently Twitch posted up a tweet with me in a montage of people who were reacting, I guess, to Life is Strange 2 episode 4 that I played like a week and a half ago. And they spelled my name wrong, and of course all the trolls are on there hating on it, but hey, it is what it is. Exposure is exposure. I don't know if I'll get any exposure because they spelled my name wrong in it, but whatever.
I need to cleanse it.
Whatever.
I mean, you have such a great relationship with Twitch. As it is, you could just email them and go, hey, you spelled my name wrong, and they'd probably fix it for you, buddy, since they love you and your streams. But this is just something big I missed from the last shit post, so I want to make sure it got in this one, and now, let's move on to the new stuff.
I mean, thanks to everyone who hung out with me and contributed. It was a pretty slow night, to be completely honest with all of you. It's so weird that I could do, like, chill streams of stuff that don't have any action or anything like this, and people are very excited, and they talk to me, and they engage with me.
For those new to the dark side of the internet, talking and engaging are pig speak for giving me money. Also, the term interaction or interacting, that's also pig speak for giving him money for no good fucking reason. Put a quarter in the piggy's asshole and he'll speak for you. It's a very cool gimmick.
And they contribute. Then I play a game like this, action-packed and, like, slow. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Now, you see, a normal streamer would go, this game isn't working for my audience, they're not digging it, I'm gonna pivot and do something else. Instead of just throwing their hands up and going, nothing I could do, dudes. Let's keep the USS bitch fit going at full steam ahead.
Okay. Ponage 101 to me, $5.50. Says, I'm doing well, thanks for asking. I hope you're having a great day. As well, off today from work, I'll be attending both shoes. Have a positive Sunday, sir. Thank you, Ponage, I appreciate that. Pretty slow day contributions-wise for whatever reason. Don't know why, but I appreciate your the top tip of the day. Let's get you up on the leaderboard, actually.
Let's fix that nose cone before any more show up.
I got a theory on why it's been slow days most of the fucking days. It's because you're an ungrateful little asshole. People give you money they could be using for pizza, beer, rent, laundry, going out to dinner with their girlfriend, trying to get a handy from a sleazy prostitute like your wife. But no, you sit there and you go, thanks for the money, it's just not enough. Who would want to contribute to that other than a fucking idiot? And speaking of a fucking idiot...
Why? What the instant death again? Again? Instant death again. What's the point of a health bar if everything is instant death?
You know what you could do instead of standing there with your baby dick hanging out? Take fucking cover. It's Gears of War. Hide behind some cover. That would probably prevent you from getting blown the fuck out so easily, you dumbass.
Hold them here! They can't get past this wall!
Here they come!
Where the fuck did this guy come from?
Holy shnikes, did Phil not see the guy hop over the cover, stand right next to him, and start beating the shit out of him until he was too late? Oh my god, DSP is blind. He needs to stop playing video games and needs to pick up goalball or some shit. For those out of the loop, goalball is a sport where 2 teams of 3 players take turns rolling a basketball-sized ball with bells inside it back and forth to each other in order to score goals. It's hard for me to explain, so here's a clip of it.
As Brazil won the game by 8 goals. Weichel gave Sweden a 4-3 lead. And Victoria Amorim scored this goal to make the score 1-1.
Dude, there was a guy standing next to me out of nowhere. Who was that?
And of course, DSP is making excuses. Sky's blue, bear shit in the woods, and DSP will always have a fucking excuse for something.
Yeah, loading map. What map is he? It better not be That's it. I'm done. That's it. What that tells me is literally the people who play this game are boring as fucking dirt, and they're all try-hard competitive players.
It's a third-person shooter known to have some pretty bomb-ass multiplayer, so you would think people would be just a tiny bit competitive.
Well, I only play on... It's just like fucking Smash. I only play on Final Destination 1v1, no items, no anything. So, I only play on Training Grounds, same exact gameplay, every fucking game over and over. Well, fuck you, then it's not fun.
I mean, the whole Final Destination, Fox only, no items is kind of just like a meme from the Melee years, buddy. So just because he got a little unlucky with the map selection, he's rage quitting the whole mode, dropping it because it's too hard to play on the same map over and over again. The hard knocks of being a Twitch streamer. Am I right, boys?
You know? That's shitty as hell. If you're trying to play the multiplayer of the game, you play the same map every fucking time. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. And quite frankly, Coalition should do something about it. They should make it so that, yeah, maybe there's a mode where it's competitive and you pick the same map every time, but there's another mode where there's always a variety of maps, a variety of stuff. Not people just vote the same map every time and it ends up being the same game over and over. So, I definitely like, that's right, Final Destination, only Fox, no items. Exactly. That's a, you know, if you're a competitive player and you want to play in tournaments, okay. I'm not. Let me play for fun. No, not allowed. Well, then I'm not playing at all then. You know, if I can't play the game for fun and everyone has to be a try-hard competitive player online, then I don't care and I'm not going to play it at all. So
that's Gears 5 in the fucking history book. How is Borderlands 3 treating our boy Philium?
Well, no one's talking to me, so again, guys, I apologize. People looking for interaction. No one's talking to me nor tagging me. They're all talking about unrelated shit again. I've only said a million times this playthrough would be more entertaining if people talk to me. No one talks to me. Okay. Yeah, I gotta pay attention to what's going on in the game so I don't die and repeatedly and I can keep advancing. Every once in a while I have the ability to talk with people and no one talks to me.
Well, who the fuck really does want to talk to you, Dark? You're boring as sin. Plank from Ed, Ed, and Eddie has more interesting things to say than you.
Hilarious, once again, I just gotta call it out. People in the stream chat complaining the game's boring, yet they refuse to interact with me.
Interact, i.e. give him money.
They refuse to talk with me, even though I said a million times this is how it would be fun, and they're just not talking to me. It's fucking ridiculous. It's so hypocritical.
Your audience is hypocritical? Holy shit, my guy, you're hypocritical. You're so goddamn hypocritical. You had a guy in your chat for the longest time. I don't know if he's still fucking around because I don't keep tabs on that many retards. King of Hypocrisy?
With Borderlands, you're not playing this for the story.
I mean, that's why people really dug Borderlands 2. The main villain, Handsome Jack, stole the fucking show. A pretty solid support cast. Cool and neat reasons for the OG Vault Hunters to come back. People like the story of Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel fleshed that shit out. Borderlands 3, on the other hand, we don't need to get into that shit.
I mean, real talk, you're playing it for the looting and the shooting and the variety of guns and that kind of stuff, the big epic boss fights. If you're playing this for the story, you came to the wrong place. There's about 25 billion other games that have better stories than Borderlands. I'm not saying the story is terrible. I'm just saying it's kind of there to say there's a story. But essentially, you're playing this for the gameplay. You know what I mean? And like I've said, it's really, if you play this co-op with friends, it's probably really fun because of the camaraderie and the interaction you have with them, the teamwork.
But Phil, there's just one tiny problem with that. You don't have any friends.
And I was going to do that, but when I played the Borderlands 2 DLC and did just that, people complained that it was boring and there wasn't enough interaction. So I said, oh, I'll play Borderlands 3 solo. Now people complain the game's boring. It's like, you can't have it both ways. I could have played this with the team where it would have been more entertaining to play, and you would have complained that I'm not talking to you. So essentially, the people complaining would have complained no matter what. They just want to fucking sit here and whine and stream chat, which is why I pay no fucking mind to them. Seriously.
Used to be. Home to our finest gunsmiths.
But what if they could have it both ways? Let's say those people who are whining in your chat go to another streamer who is streaming with 3 other very entertaining streamers, and they're like, oh shit, these 4 dudes have more entertainment power than DSP will ever fucking have, and thus they are getting my made up internet shekels. Meanwhile, you're sitting on the dark side of the internet playing in a kiddie pool of your fucking piss going, nothing I could do, dudes! And just how did DSP's fan base react to him being such a massive cunt about all this?
Luther Cujo has subscribed for 2 months in a row, 13 total, so for pretty much 13 months. That's cool. I won't watch the Borderlands 3 playthrough since you won't turn on the Twitch extension so you can interact with chat. Good. Good for you. Miss out on the Borderlands 3 playthrough. That's your loss, not mine. Sucker! Woo! Okay.
Wow. What such maturity. I don't know what to fucking say to that. Holy goddamn shit. This is clearly the logic of a man who is hiding in his office. Like, I could do whatever the fuck I want, so I'm literally gonna look into the camera and do a Looney Tunes type gesture. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're a 37-year-old man. You're almost 40 years old. Get a grip, Dark. Fuck a duck. Jesus. That shit's just fucking pathetic. What else has been happening on the dark side of the internet? Oh yeah, DSP said that racist jokes are quote-unquote okay, but making fun of his gout is totally fucked up, and the media ran with it. Headlines include Twitch streamer under fire for trying to explain why racist jokes are okay. Twitch streamer faces criticism after trying to defend racist jokes. And DSP says racist jokes are okay, but poking fun at gout is fucked up. Now don't get me wrong, cancel culture is pretty fucking gay, but it's pretty funny when the media tries to cancel that cannot be canceled. This dude is such a loser, toxic, greedy motherfucker that maybe even canceling him might be a good thing for his air quote career. The only thing I'm thinking about from this situation is what if he goes out and gets that job that he promised his mommy way back, and the interviewer does a little bit of Googling, finds these articles, and turns him down because they don't want to work with David Duke Side Phil. Alrighty then, what's next? My wife and I are spending the night cracking jokes about how ineffective you are as a video game boss when you are glued together to another boss by your butt cheeks. Can you guess what we're both referring? My only guess is it's the fantasies you have about having a sex life with Kat, but know that she gets too tired when she gets home, so you're just jerking off in your office. I can only imagine the small hell Kat is dealing with to get the gold she's digging for to put up with her 37-year-old husband ranting about video game bosses at the middle of the night. But more than likely, you're just drinking by yourself and trying to make yourself look less pathetic. Oh damn, Toxic burn alert.
We're listening to game music together, laughing, joking, and enjoying life. You're sitting alone at home, trying to fabricate a way to turn that into a negative scenario to feel good about yourself. Because you are pathetic IRL. Deal with that, kid.
Alright, Dark, I see where you're coming from. You're trying to put this guy down on Twitter, trying to be an internet cool guy with your 8-bit shades on like you don't give a fuck. But here's where I'm coming from. You lie about everything else you post on the internet. So why should we believe you now? I guarantee you, Kat is either playing Skyrim in her room, on the corner trying to make some bill money, or you have her tied up in the fucking basement.
I don't know anything about 24-hour gyms, but no, there's no way that, number one, I'm going to a gym because I'm tired as hell when I'm not working.
Philly boy, you play video games for a fucking living. How can that be tiring? You're not some blue-collar guy out there trying to make an honest buck. You're not some sleazebag in Wall Street. Fuck, I'd say those people actually do some work. You sit on your cum-crusted love seat and play video games like a spurgy retard. Moral of the story, that isn't work.
I literally get up in the morning, am moving, whether I'm having breakfast, washing, whatever I need to do, on stream, dinner, clean up, right back to stream. Tonight, I won't even get a moment to myself because right after this stream, I have to shower. I won't even get a moment to myself because the cat's home right after 11. So then I spend a little bit of time relaxing with her, maybe an hour or two. We have to unwind at night, and that's it. Like, I don't have time to go to the fucking gym. You guys, I swear to God, the people who criticize me for stuff like this think that I have a life where I just sit around the house all day doing nothing.
But that's what you do. You play video games, bathe yourself, eat food, and then fucking nothing after that. Maybe you play with both the cats when you feel like it, but other than that, you're doing fuck all with your day. If you got up a bit earlier, maybe you can go to the gym. Maybe you can do some more productive shit. But no, the fat slobbery pig has to get his beauty sleep despite looking like fucking roadkill every day.
Like, you just have no concept of what it's like to operate a business. You have no concept of what it's like to have a fucking life. You really don't. You really don't. If that's what you think, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Are you kidding me? You don't have a fucking business, Dark. You cannot sustain a quote-unquote business off of begging for money from other people. In order to have a business, you need to have something of value, and the only value you have is laughing at you. Your only commodity is being a fucking laughing stock. Also, according to DSP, if you don't go to the gym, then you don't have a fucking life. So there's some incredible DSP logic to wrap your brain around and then make it hang itself, because that's fucking retarded.
I didn't read his last comment. I don't even know why. He cheers again and says, "It occurs to me that you didn't read my last comment. What can you do to rectify this situation?" Nothing.
If you guys want to double back to that last little piece of fucking autism, this is how you don't handle a customer in your metaphorical pretend business, Dark.
It's not my job to rectify a situation because I didn't give you a shout out for what you said. I have no idea what you said. I don't know.
8 out of 10 times, the customer is always right. Basically, what I'm trying to say is don't shit on your fucking customer base and say they're wrong right to their face. That's how you turn them away to better streamers. I can't believe it's gotta be me, that has to do this shit. I was once a humble internet shitlord, just minding my own fucking business. And then I was like, I'm gonna start making videos on DSP. And now I'm so fucking lost in the dark side, I don't know which way's fucking up. It's that way.
Why I skipped it, but if I did, it was probably for good reason.
You probably skipped it because it hurt your fifis because you're a pussy-ass bitch. And if you want to know what he said, you can do this neato thing called scrolling the fuck up.
If it was an honest mistake, you should probably give me a break. And if it was for a good reason because you're an asshole, you're an asshole.
Give you a fucking break? You're Dark Side Phil. You're an internet streamer who plays games at a shit tier level and is a huge cunt. You saying you need a break is making you a giant asshat.
So it's one or the other. I don't have to rectify anything. It's my stream and I can do whatever I want on my stream. I can say and do whatever the hell I want. I'm grateful for people who come in and do positive contributions, but the fact that you're calling me out and saying that I need to rectify a situation like I did something wrong proves that you're a dick. So there you go.
More fucking proof that criticizing Darkside Phil makes you a dick. And if you think that, then you're wrong. Everyone has the right to criticism, no matter how big, gouty, and fatty you are.
Yeah, like that guy right there. The reason I call him a piece of shit, that's the guy who started the whole toxic movement against me. He thought that it was funny to basically take shit out of context in my videos and make the first "This is how you don't play" that went viral.
Yeah, he's talking about Evil AJ, the guy who made the Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 This Is How You Don't Plays. The OG This Is How You Don't Play. Boy.
And since then, all he's known for is that. He can't, he's not known for anything else. He's basically, he rides that fucking one endless thing forever. He doesn't make any meaningful content. He doesn't do anything else anyone gives a fuck about. It's just that. This is how you don't play.
Well, that's fucking salty of you, Dark. Also, Evil AJ is the guy who plays you in a lot of fighting games and kicks your ass. He's your arch enemy. You know, Batman has the Joker, Dr. Venture has the Monarch, G.I. Joe and Cobra. This Evil AJ is your arch nemesis, dude. He's your fucking Draco Malfoy. If I'm gonna get into this bit of autism, he's not really your Draco Malfoy. He's more like your Voldemort, like the guy who started it all. I'd say Tevin or maybe LSB is your Draco Malfoy. And I'm like Dobby the house elf, kicking ass and taking names.
Right? No matter where I go or what I do, he always seeks out to play against me only. Only me. He never will let, anyone else play. Oh, I see Phil. I gotta hunt Phil down. I gotta try to get Phil. I gotta get into Phil's games. I gotta be the one to play him in a ranked match. I gotta do it every time. He's a fucking complete no-life loser. This is the only jollies he gets in his life. The only attention is when he tries to fuck with me. And there's a lot of people like that too. It's not just him, as you know. There's many people, the only attention they can get for themselves is when they do negative shit about me. It's pretty fucking pathetic. Boxer Charity said, he said, Rugal Burnside DSP, what's he doing next? I'm going to Disneyland. Yeah.
You got the ad wrong, dipshits. It's I'm going to Disney World.
What are you doing next?
I'm gonna go to Disney World.
Yeah, he's going to Disneyland by him fuck himself because no one wants to go with him. No one wants to be within a 40-foot radius of that fucking toxic disaster.
Mind you, this is coming from the guy who hides in his house 24/7 like the gaming equivalent of quasi-fucking-moto.
Imagine if your entire life was based off of one thing that you did, and it was a negative thing.
I mean, most people, Evil AJ included, who make videos about you, probably don't make it their #1 priority. They got jobs, relationships, other shit to do than make fun of you on the internet. Moral of the story, this is like their fucking hobby, and you know what they say, everyone needs a fucking hobby.
Like, the only thing that anyone could ever say about you is you made a negative video about a content creator on YouTube. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's his claim to fame. And this, learning online abusive strategies with one character who he cheats with online every time he fucking plays to try to get cheap wins because he's a fucking loser who can't learn how to play the games for fucking real. This is it. This is his entire notoriety comes from negative, toxic trash. That's his entirety of his life.
I think DSP is talking into a mirror, boys.
Is that. He's never gone out of his way to do anything positive with his fucking life. He just has to go back to that over and over.
This is coming from the guy who is quote-unquote famous for being shit at video games on the internet, who begs for money, and you're trying to tell some other guy how to live his life. Alright, Mr. Gout, whatever, you do you, buddy. Alright, with that bitch fit out of the way, let's keep going.
Will you still be playing Code Vein on Friday? Also, what about the Surge 2? Releases Tuesday and is much better looking than the first. Code Vein is a maybe? No interest in the Surge 2. I hate that company.
Aw, come on, Phil. Why don't you want to play the Surge? It looks kind of fucking neat. Also, it's a Soulsborne, and you love Soulsborne, but you're passing it over for possibly playing Code Vein. Weeaboo Dark Souls turned up to fucking 11.
You said chat doesn't talk to you. Why don't you try engaging chat? Talk to us, ask us questions, entertain us. You're the streamer.
DSP's retarded chat coming through with a half-decent idea. Holy fuck.
That's not how it works. Why would I want to ask you questions?
Dark, you can't be this retarded, buddy.
I'm the person who's playing a game. Do you have questions about the game? Do you have questions about my schedule? Do you have questions about things I'll be doing? Why would the person ask you questions?
It doubles your quote-unquote interactions if you ask them a question. For example, hey guys, what are you guys playing right now? What are you playing anything cool? You guys playing Ride to Hell Retribution? It can kind of be fun sometimes.
How does that even make any sense? That's like... That's like anyone else does a live stream, and tons of people have things to ask them and talk to them. I have to make up questions to ask my audience. Okay, I'm sure that's how it works, Charles Scott. Whatever you say.
Can we please flash back to earlier in this shit post? Oh my god, DSP is blind.
Oh. Okay. The whole point of a live stream that you're attending is that you're supposed to find the streamer entertaining and want to interact with them. Not the other way around. The truth of the matter is I do enjoy interacting with you guys, but usually it's you guys, you know, directing what you want to talk about, not me. Every once in a while, yeah, I'll have something I want to talk about, but outside of maybe a few times, I'm playing the game. My job is to play the game, enjoy the game, have fun, and share that experience with you, and react to what you talk to me about. Not also while I'm playing the game, now come up with 20 topics of discussion. Why am I playing the game then? Might as well turn the game off and we'll do here. We'll close the game and we'll just talk all night. And I'll just think of topics of discussion, right? And that's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. But that's what I mean. People want to be critical and they want to say that I'm a bad streamer. Go fuck yourself. Okay.
I mean, you are kind of a shitty streamer. You're one of the shittiest streamers on the platform, Phil. And one of the ways you can improve is actually having a conversation with your audience. Not on your own pretend island where the only interaction you have is from people throwing messages in a bottle towards your stupid ass. Alright, what's fucking next? Oh my god, what the fuck am I looking at? Now, I'm no weeb or anything, but I know this comes from the ending of a hot anime known as Evangelion. Things to know about this autistic doodle. DSP's weak-ass fucking chin. DSP's facial hair is not that filled in. Showing it is fucking lying to him, the internet, and goddamn America.
America, fuck yeah!
Despite multiple stream snipers, my final session ever of Black Ops 4 Blackout was very fun. Thanks to all who attended and contributed. Now uploading the final gameplay to DSP Gaming, BO4.
Another autistic tweet related to Black Ops 4.
Thank you to the stream snipers and Blackout during my final session. You reminded me why I disliked this game all along and left me in a misery earlier. We can move on to better things. Good shit, my friends.
Who the fuck lets DSP tweet? Seriously, that is... Someone needs to take his phone away. Jasper, take away his phone.
So what's the good news?
Oh, I know. You're giving Jasper his claws back, you're finally letting Kat go, and you're finally gonna make Mama Burnell proud by getting a fucking job.
I'll show you. Haha!
You got the Genesis Mini after it was canceled for you. Someone else got it for you. You're acting like a spoiled fucking child on Christmas, you little shit. Also, every time I see DSP's goatee, it gets thinner and thinner.
It's here. It showed up during the first stream. Since I want to do a full-on unboxing and coverage of everything, we're going to do this as tomorrow's main gameplay stream. Alright? So this will be tomorrow. Main stream, Genesis Mini. Very excited. And by the way, look at all the games on this thing. Holy shit. 42 games. That's a lot of friggin' games, dude. And there's a lot. I was looking at it. There's a good variety. There's platforming. There's action adventure. There's beat 'em up. There's puzzle.
Which you're only gonna play and then give up on 5 seconds in because puzzle games are hard, dude.
Racing, driving, RPGs, like a lot of good stuff. And a lot of the games, like I told you guys, I really like Sonic Spinball. That's on there. Original Streets of Rage, the original Toe Jam and Earl. Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, which is hilarious. It's so bad on this. It looks terrible and sounds awful. I never owned this version. I rented this version. I hated it. I bought it for Super NES because it ran so much better. So it's got some great games. A lot of games here I've played. A lot I have not. It's about a 50-50 mix. Like, I played Comic Zone. I played Contra Hardcore. I played Eternal Champions, Earthworm Jim. Mean Beam, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beam Machine, but some of these I never played. I'm actually really excited for Mega Man Wily Wars, because that's like a very rare game to get. Like, you can barely find it anywhere. And now that it's on here, a lot of people will be able to play it now for the first time, so... Pretty sweet. Yeah, it doesn't have Sonic and Knuckles. It has Sonic 1 and 2. Which is fun. Those are the ones that I played more. I played Sonic 1 and 2 way more than I ever played 3 or 4.
Sonic 4 was never on the Genesis, you fucking retard.
Because I owned 1 and 2. I didn't own 3 or 4. So, I'm pretty stoked for tomorrow to do this. And then, like I said, what we'll do for late night streams, we'll do maybe once a week, if not twice a week, a game from here. It'll be pretty sweet, I think. And then we'll see if people want me to actually do like full-on playthroughs of any of that stuff. So, okay, so we're going to resume right now, guys. Good stuff. I'm excited for tomorrow. Genesis Mini. Very exciting. Okay. Alright.
Okay, I can't wait for him to burn himself out on this Genesis Mini idea. Eventually he's going to realize it's not going to bring in the number of internet pennies he wants, and he's going to drop it. Or he's going to bitch and moan that these retro games aren't modern enough. So I hope you're ready for something else that DSP can run into the fucking ground. And that's it for me. Thank you for watching another one of my weird ass shit posts. If you want to follow me on Twitter and call me mean names, you can, @BasedOslo. That's it for me. Be safe and make good choices out there.